Have you noticed the increase of videos about discipline, getting up at 5 a.m., schedule, how to stay creative and not to lose that thrill and excitement about photography? Simply not to let your camera burn you out. And that's exactly, my friends, what I'm gonna be talking about today. You will get to know me a little bit more than just a photographer. I'm gonna take you actually behind the scenes. I'll show you exactly how it's done, what I'm working on. And don't you worry, I don't get up at 5 a.m. Just joking, of course. And for those watching my channel first time, my name is Zdenka Darula. I work as a photographer. I'm a former model and a few other things. I make fun vlogs and tutorials, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Someone recently told me that based on everything I've done in my life and achieved, I should be really 80 years old. Well, I am right in the middle. First of all, schedule is huge in my life and it should be huge in yours as well. I come from a very organized family. My mom is a teacher. My dad used to work for military until he recently retired. Well, do I need to add anything more? Obviously, as a kid, I used to hate that schedule. Even their coffee time always been and is at 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. And now as an adult, I honestly can say I'm very thankful I was brought up that way. Don't be afraid to create very busy schedule with deadlines. Very busy schedule will help you not to overthink and not to overanalyze, especially when it comes to photography. You will get things done. When it comes to my calendar, I usually plan a year in advance. Well, I have to because I photograph weddings and some of the bookings are a year or even 2 years in advance. Then I have a month in advance schedule because I have a family and kids and they are both in competitive sport. That keeps me very busy. I have detailed schedule for the following week and then in the evening I create even more detailed schedule to do for the next following day. And I make sure I do all those things. When I was in my 20s, I thought I have so much time. Well, now in my 40s, I don't have so much time. And trust me, I don't want to waste any minute of it. Well, I don't want to waste any second of it. Next point is discipline. I'm very highly competitive person and stubborn one. My family can definitely agree to that. And there has been a few times in my life when ventures didn't go exactly the way I wanted it, but I moved on, I shook it off. So for you, life is a learning experience. Sometimes you might start business or some kind of venture and it just doesn't go. Don't get depressed, don't get shut down completely. Shake it off, move on, wake up to another day. My friends, once you make the schedule, stick with it. Get things done, cross it off your list as you progress. I know sometimes it's hard to get up and keep going, but just think of the reasons why you are in photography business in first place, why you are a photographer. I like to be creative and I look at my family and kids, and that's the reason I'm in this business. When you work so hard, you might be getting to the point that you feel you're burnt out, and that's the point of today's video. What to do not to burn out. You need balance in your life. You need to do something else than just holding your camera. That's right. I actually don't have my camera with me most of the time. I have my camera with me very little time. My hobby is sports, particularly figure skating, and that's what I'm shooting here today. I'm doing a creative shoot with my figure skates. And I already talked about figure skating in one of my videos. The link is here or here, I never remember which side. Or the link will be in the video description below, so you can actually watch it after you watch this one. Well, when I feel overwhelmed or a little bit overworked, I simply drop or place the camera somewhere and I grab my skates and I go figure skating. I used to do a lot of other sports, windsurfing, skiing, cross-country skiing, a lot of running, you name it. Not to get burned out and bored with photography, you need variety in your life. For me, I shoot many different things. I shoot weddings, glamour, fashion, stock, and some products. I know for a fact if I would be shooting the one thing over and over and over again, it would be like doing groceries. And to be honest, I am really bored of doing groceries. It's all over the same thing. With hobbies or sports and you create variety for yourself in your life and also schedule which you stick with, the creativity will always stay there. Even looking at other photographers' work will keep you inspired and creative. Of course, I have my favorites here on YouTube as well. Sorella Moore, Peter McKinnon, Hayden Peterson, Sawyer Hartman, Cody Warner. The list goes on. I have a lot of favorites. When it comes to photography, it is very important to dream. I've always been a dreamer. My mom, she used to tell me all the time that my thoughts are somewhere, who knows where. I actually have the most ideas when I'm driving a car or alone, or if I'm just walking somewhere and I'm by myself. I wish there was a recorder in my head because, oh my gosh, the list is long. The stuff I would shoot, the stuff I would create. Yeah, I get very, very creative. Conclusion for today's video is stay busy, create schedule, get a hobby, stay creative, look at other people's work as an inspiration. Don't be a copycat, but get inspired. Well, I hope you liked today's video, the way I was taking you behind the scenes and showing you my creative shoot. If you did, please give it thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like these. If you have any questions or comments or simply want to say hello, do so in video description below, and you know I read them all and I will respond. So I'll see you next time. Ciao, ahoy.